Reasons high value men ignore women. Now, for starters, you need to understand that for a man to be a high value man, it has nothing to do with him being rich. It has nothing to do with him being wealthy. It has nothing to do with him having lots of assets, lots of businesses. It has nothing to do with that. It's all about your mentality and how you carry yourself. Okay? Now, in today's video, gentlemen, I'm going to be giving you some of the ways that high value men carry themselves that in the end actually attract these women back to them. Yeah. So by them doing these things, they are pushing the women away. But in the end, the women will instead be the ones chasing this high value men. So I'm sure this is not a video you would want to miss for anything in this world. Hi, welcome to the Men's Love Zone. My name is Sam Oil, aka GCP, and make sure to watch up until the first thing that high value men do that in return makes the women to be the ones chasing them is prioritizing themselves. Now, when it comes to the low value men, for them, what they do is instead they prioritize the ladies instead of prioritizing themselves. Okay. Now, each time a man prioritizes himself, that means he's going to focus on developing himself. He's going to focus on building himself. He's going to focus on making money. He's going to focus on making himself a high value man. And trust me, once a man achieves all the things, then the woman will be the one coming to do the chasing, not the man chasing the woman. Okay. Now that is where the difference comes in. Yeah. So this business of you as a man, probably you, let's say you have 50,000 shillings, and then this lady calls you up and she's like, oh baby, I don't have some money for transport. Now what other men will do is they'll get all the 50,000 sent to this lady and she remains without anything. That is not mentality for high value men. When it comes to a high value man, he prioritizes himself and then other people follow. Now, I know it might kind of seem like being greedy, but no, it's not. That is what should be done. Prioritize yourself, and when you build yourself to perfection and when you are okay, then obviously you are going to attract all of these women that will come chasing for you. That is number one. Number two thing that high value men do is they are bold. Okay, they are bold. Now, again, this starts from you prioritizing yourself, because when you prioritize yourself, that means you are going to do a lot. You are going to make sure that you are someone who is confident. You are going to make sure that you are someone who is well presentable, because when you are presentable, obviously the confidence comes in, and then that makes you bold. Yeah. So when it comes to these average men who are not high class, they are the kind of men who are shy. Even when he sees, a pretty lady, he wants to approach her, but because he is not confident, because he is not bold, he won't get the guts to go approach this woman. But when it comes to the high value man, they are bold, they are straightforward. He'll just walk straight to this woman and be like, hey, beautiful, how are you? My name is Sam. Could you please mind having a cup of tea with me later in the day? This is my business card, and then off he goes. Okay, so you see the boldness. And when it comes to the poor guy or the low value guy, they'll come, you know what, beautiful, how are you? When can we meet? Okay, now you see, with the low value man, they are even asking, when can we meet? With a high value man, he will already instruct. He will be like, this is my business card, please call me up later in the evening so that we can catch up with a cup of tea. I hope you are getting that difference. So with a high value man, they are bold and they are precise onto the point. That is the difference. Number three thing that high value men do that in return makes women chase them instead of them, the men, doing the chasing is never begging for attention. Don't ever do that. As a man, never ever beg for any attention from a woman. Now, I know when you are approaching a woman, of course you have to be soft, of course you have to be caring, but do not beg a woman. Now, I know of men who can chase a woman for months. My goodness. Now you call her today, she picks. You call her tomorrow, she doesn't pick. You text her, she doesn't respond. Then after you sending like 5 text messages, then she's like, oh, sorry, I was busy. I didn't see your message. You're like, can we meet? She is like, no, I'm busy. But you still keep chasing. I mean, what are you chasing for, gentlemen? What exactly are you chasing for? I mean, as a man, you have better things to do, okay? You have to go out there and make money. I mean, you are a father, you are a mother, you have a dependent, you have mothers to take care of. So instead of wasting your time chasing for women, chasing for attention from women, let your focus be on building yourself. Yeah, because when you do that, trust you me, these women will come chasing you. Now, just so you know, women so much love attention, okay, and they know that men will always give them attention. So what you will do is try to be different from your other brothers. As the other men do the chasing for you, you will be different, and that is exactly what high value men do. Once he approaches you with boldness, and then he gives you, say, his business card, and then you don't call him up, I mean, he will not come chasing after you. He does not have that time. In fact, the time he gives you his business card, he will not even ask for your number. He will not even ask for your name. I mean, to that extent. So if this woman really wants you, she will come chasing you. And like I said, when you do not give this woman attention, that is going to disturb her so much. In fact, that is one of the things that will force her to follow, because she will be like, how can he dare not call me 5 times? How come I never called him and he didn't call me? How come he didn't even ask for my contact number? So that alone will make her realize that there's something special in you, and trust you, big brother, she'll come chasing for you. So stop chasing for attention from these women. Let them do it for you. Okay. Well, before we jump on to our remaining points of the day, this is the part in the video where I ask you guys to take a chill pill, take a glass of water, and help Ma grow her channel. Now, if you have enjoyed this video, probably you are watching me for the very first time and you're like, oh my goodness, who is this goddess? Well, my name is Palm Oil, aka GCP, and this is the Ben's Love Zone. Here I concentrate on love, sex, and relationship, especially for the men. Now, if this is the kind of content that you enjoy, that you love, I mean, you found this video entertaining, educative, please do me the honor of subscribing to this channel. Turn on the bell notification so that each time I drop this kind of content, you will be notified just like that. Okay, and if you already found this video juicy, how about you give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know what you think about this video, and above all, please share it with your friends and family, because when you do that, you are actually helping me to grow and grow and grow and grow. Okay, thank you. The next point, number 4, where that high value men keep themselves reserved and make these women in the end chase after them, is by not tolerating nonsense from any kind of woman. I'm telling you. Now, let's assume that you've gotten to know this woman and then you've started getting into a relationship. Yeah. So at some point you realize that she has some characters that you are not in agreement with, or that you are not okay with. Yeah. So for instance, she disrespects you, or she keeps telling lies, or you even realize that possibly she is cheating on you. Now, the low value men will be like, maybe she will change. Maybe she did this because I did something wrong that could have prompted her to do this. Okay. Now, when it comes to high value men, my brother, they don't tolerate any kind of nonsense. I mean, they don't have that time. Immediately you disobey them, immediately you wrong them. Yeah, they might give you, say, 1 chance, 2 chances, but after that, when you repeat this nonsense, they will close the chapter. Next thing, number 5, that high value men do that in return makes these women to come chasing after them, is that they are selective with the kind of women that they approach, okay? And they never ever waste time. Now, when it comes to an average man, oh my goodness. Now, for them, what they will do is they'll be in a relationship, so with 5 women or 5 girls, yeah? Now, in his head, he's like, once I have these many girls, then I have lots of enjoyment. Then at the end of the day, I have one to pick from. Bro, it does not work like that, okay? Now, with a high value man, he will only approach a woman he is sure he is interested in. Okay, now if that relationship fails, he closes the chapter and then he moves on to the next door. With low value men, they believe in having Pam as a girlfriend, having Sandra as a girlfriend, having Prosy as a girlfriend, having Farida as a girlfriend. I mean, they have lots of girls, and at the end of the day, they even fail to choose from them. Okay, so don't have that mentality each time you are dealing with a lady. Never have multiple partners. It does not. Oh, in fact, it's a wastage of time. That is when you realize that you are with this lady, and then tomorrow she is not even good for you. You move on to the next one. So you are literally wasting time. With high value men, they do not have time to waste. That time is always channeled on doing other productive things for their lives and their families. So please make sure to adopt from these high value men. Okay? Lastly, point number 6 is they are not afraid of being single. Okay, now the problem with most of you men is that you are afraid of being single. So you reach a point and you're like, I would rather be with this lady, even though I'm not really in love with her, even though she is not all that good, even though she has these weaknesses, but at least let her be there to give me company. My brother, it does not help. Yeah. Now, of what use is it you being in this relationship with this woman today, and then after 6 months, after 1 year, you realize that you cannot tolerate her, and then you break up? I mean, what does it help? You would rather be single for now, take as much time as you want until you find the perfect woman for you. Okay. So when it comes to high value men, they are not afraid of being single. Okay. They know that when they make the money, this woman will come chasing for them. Yeah. So they are never afraid of being single. Yeah. So it's important as a man, never ever you get into a relationship just because you are afraid of being single. And just so you know, there are other ways of actually having company. Okay. Spend time with your friends, spend time with colleagues, spend time with family, and till you get this perfect person. That is, if you are someone who is afraid of being single, but as a high value man, you should find ways of being independent, in that you can just go out, hang out as an individual, spend time, say, on your phone, spend time on your laptop as you are, chilling, as you are taking some fresh air. It's not necessarily that you have to be with a woman. Well, my people, there you have it. Those are the 6 ways in which high value men carry themselves. Yeah. Now, as they are doing these things, they are kind of pushing these women away. But in the end, these women will willingly come chasing this man. Okay. So thank you so much for watching. And before you get off this video, in case you have enjoyed it, in case you have learned something, you found it interesting, you found it valuable, please help me by subscribing to this channel. That is, if you are not yet subscribed, please help me grow this channel. And if you found this really helpful, please give this video a thumbs up such that YouTube realizes that the video is helpful, and then they'll promote it to other people. Yeah. Don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know what you think about these points. Do you think it's right? Are you going to implement it? I mean, which of the points are you going to implement in your day-to-day life? Or if you are watching this video and you are a high value man, please help me add on to these points in the comment section, and I will be so grateful. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. I appreciate. I do not take you for granted, and may the good Lord bless you for me. Thank you once again. I love you. Bye. I'll see you.